This is DC Danton Crow Crusader. We have a few crows and pigeons and a number of pigeons on the roof of the church. And I think I hear Seymour. It's very cold. Feels like it's going to rain. By the way, it's March 5th, Tuesday. And yes, we had our inspection at 7:30 this morning. And yes, we failed. So we know now what this is all about, right? We know now what it's all about. So yeah, there's another at least 10 things that need to be done. Some of them are so ridiculous. I can't even say it, but I will tell you at least one of them. That the great high beam is off by 1 millimeter. 1 millimeter, the high beam is off. Doesn't shine exactly the way it should. Which means you'll have to take the take it out of the casing and adjust it, or adjust it while it's in the casing. But it's some kind of work, isn't it? Work that we'll have to pay for. The only good thing, these are little sparrows. The only good thing is that the garage does the work, and we do not have to come back for a fourth inspection. And we have 14 days to do it. To get the work done, to have the garage sign off, and show that they did the work. How do you like that? I have no idea what it's going to cost. Okay? And then they send in the paper, and then we're free. And oh, by the way, in the back seat there are 3 headrests. And because we don't have them on, we also failed for that. Even though no one sits in the back seat. Never sat in the back seat. Almost never in the 18 years I've had the car. So, I know I have them. Packed them away in storage. I have no idea what box they're in. Tried to find them on the inventory list, but I probably didn't even write them down. Or they're in boxes yet to be labeled and to be put on the inventory list. So, it's just unbelievable. So now what we have to do, since I probably won't find them till I get back to America, I have to change the title. I have to change the title of the vehicle. Instead of reading a 5-passenger vehicle, it'll read a 2-passenger vehicle. Yes, you heard me right. You heard me right. Now, how ridiculous is that? Okay? How ridiculous is that? Get in there, honey. There's our little Seymour. There's our little Seymour. Get in there, Seymour. Get your little eggs, honey. Get your eggs, sweetheart. Get your eggs, yeah. Someone made noise over there by the shopping center. But Seymour will come down. Okay. He got scared. Get down there, Seymour. Finish getting your eggs, honey. Here come our crows. A couple beautiful black-headed gulls. It's cold today. And miserable. Raindrops falling. Very, just little raindrops. So, Anyway, does he want to park here, this guy? We'll move up. Move up. There you go. I'm gonna park right over here for a minute.
I will.
Move up where he wants to. Well, I had to move up the car so this guy could park because he takes a break here. Anyway, yes, here's your little birdies. So we're parked in the Migros parking lot here, but we have a nice view. So yes, it's what I expected. And the only good part of that is, if you can look at it that way, is that we don't have to go back again. But it means more money, more work, more aggravation. We'll probably have to do without the car for a day. Hopefully not longer than that. And it's just, and money. It's unbelievable. And I took a photo when no one was watching that our car was up on the, what do they call it, the lift. And I saw one car go in, and he was very buddy-buddy with the inspector. And I saw that his brake light was burned out on the right side. And he just drove through. The inspector looked at his car a little bit, saw it was burned out. His car never went up on the lift, and then he just left. It was never test-ridden, nothing. Look at this corruption. I saw it with my own eyes. And our car went up on the lift, and they put the hood up so that more light would get down into the engine while it was up on the lift. Nobody's car had the hood up while it was on the lift. Only our car. And it was it was twice as long up on the lift than anyone else's car. I mean, they were looking and looking for things. Oh, it is so obvious. It is so obvious that we were singled out. So incredibly obvious. And discriminated against. And they let those other people, that other man go through. They didn't fail him, and they didn't even fully inspect his car. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Anyway, before I leave, we have so much to do today, especially trying to get Bryant's computer in order. His son is giving him a PC, and we won't get it till this weekend or maybe sometime next week. But we have to get the data off the old one. And we'll have to get a device to do that, and then we'll have to probably pay for that. And then we'll pick up everything and bring it back home and wait for Bryant's new computer. And it's great because it saves us money, which, you know, under the circumstances has just been, you know, running through our hands like water. So anyway, but before I leave, we went to take Miele. I got a small short from Bryant's phone. Obviously I didn't have my YouTube camera and my GoPro, and it takes too long to boot up my cell phone. But Bryant's is very handy and goes on very quickly. And believe it or not, while we were in the middle of the lake, 2 crows came from behind the, which I don't have on the video, I'm just telling you the story. I uploaded the video, the very short video, 59 seconds I was able to get. Came from behind the, we were on one of the old ferry boats with kind of a captain's nest on the very top. near the bridge, and they kind of went behind the little captain's lookout where you're steering the boat, and they came from there, and I threw some. I was the first boat there on the bow, and I threw a couple of cashews out because there was about a meter of room before the boat dropped off, and there's a ledge where the boat dropped off, and where the ferry dropped off, there's a little ledge there, and both of them landed on that ledge, and they looked at me, and I threw those cashews down, and they came down and landed and filled their little mouth up and ate some, and then they went back to the little captain's area, and we were in the middle of the lake. Those crows were actually riding the ferry boat back and forth. I saw them again on the same ferry boat on the way back. Of course, we were on that ferry boat, but it was coming in into Meersburg, and I saw those two crows fly off, and then as it left, they flew back on. Can you believe that? They are hitching rides back and forth from Constance to Meersburg. Now, how smart is that, right? And all for free. I have to pay €34 for 2 people on the ferry boat for, back